Hello and welcome. In this tutorial, we're going to take you through the platform, all of the main features, and give you a good idea how to start populating your platform. Now, we're looking at here is the main page of the platform. So when you come over here, you're going to see all of this, and we're going to go through all of these sections one by one, but I'll give you basically an overview of what we're looking at here. All right, this template is basically the same template you're going to get, and you'll be able to populate with your information for the business that you've chosen. Now, up here, you see this scrolling banner. You're going to have that also. You'll be able to put your information over here. Your logo will be able to be put in this position. You have a navigation bar. All of these are banners right here. So you'll be able to click on banners and you'll be able to put those up there with your information. Right here, this is the tell us what you do. That's what we're using it for our site. But let me bring you over here, I'll show you. See, there's never a wrong time to write there. You can put your school motto and then all of your school information in these boxes here. But we'll get to that in a second. Let me get back over here to the template and take a look here. This is all information about your school, about the competitors, advertisers, visitors, right? These are the main people that are going to be coming to your site. Trending videos. What you'll end up doing here is you'll be able to put some instructional videos, a whole bunch of different things that pertain to what it is that you do. A little bit more information with text about your school. Over here you have your reviews. And these right here are advertisers. Okay, so somebody wants to advertise on your site, they can go ahead and do so. For instance, here somebody's advertising as a comic book store. So we'll take a look at that real quick. All right, so they're advertising this format, and you get paid a monthly subscription, and that's pretty cool. Another way to go ahead and make money. All right, so what I'm going to do is get rid of this real quick and come back up here. Now, I want to explain how the sections work. All right, this is going to be, you're going to have a logo section, you'll have a banner section. This is going to be what we call section number 1 right here, all right, to tell us what you do. This is all section 1. This here is going to be section number 2. Right, section number 2, and if you click on right here where it says no more, you'll go to another page, and this is the section 2 no more pages, right? So it gives you more information about your school and the different things that you do here. Let me take you back. Let's go back up to home, and okay, now over here, these are trending videos. These are the videos. You're running a competition. What you want to do is you want to spotlight those videos right in this area here, and when somebody can click on this area here, and these videos will play right here, or you can take them to the theater, and they'll play inside the theater. Now, I'm not logged in right now as a competitor or a visitor, but if I were to be, I would have a whole bunch of statistics right here as far as how many times the video has been viewed, how many star votes it's received, a whole bunch of statistics, and you'll get to see that in a little while. I'll show you. You can also change the look of the theaters by doing this right here. Right? So you can change the look of the theaters. All right, we'll get a little bit into that a little further down the road. So we're back here, and you have your reviews and your advertising. Okay, so let me come back up to here right now, And I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to log in, and I want you to see a school. Actually, I'm going to bring back that martial arts school right here. Okay, so now you have exactly the same thing. Their logo is here, information from the scrolling banners. You have photos in your banners, information down here, your instructors, right? Okay, all of this information in here you'll be able to populate. Information about your schools, information for your competitors, your advertisers, and your visitors, right? Here you're going to have instructional videos. These are the trending videos. So when I run a competition, I can go ahead and, like I told you before, you can play these videos here. Let me get this one here, right? This was board breaking.
My name is William. I'm from Westbrook Karate. I'm going to do 2 palm heels.
Right. So these, well, he went past. All right. He's going to be coming back on this side. All right. But if you wanted to watch that whole video, you would have done it. You could do that again inside the theaters. All right. Right here you have school information. Right. Right. If you want to contact us, that's easy enough. You just come here. And more advertising right here. Okay, so this is basically how the site is laid out. I mean, there's so much more. Well, let me take you through some of this up here. Right here, you have an About section. Right, here's the About section. You can come over here. This will tell you about us. Right, you have sliders. You have another video, a little bit more information. Right, I can come back here. You also have, oh, I should have did that a different way. Come back here. You also have leads, information on school owners, rules. This is your store, right? If you want to put a store in here, right? So you could go ahead and start listing information in here, videos, things that you want to go ahead and sell. Let me see here. You do have a Hall of Fame. Once you have winners of one of your competitions, then they'll be inside your Hall of Fame, and you'll be seeing them in basically in this area. What you'll do is you'll pick up the contest right here, and then you'll also pick up the event right here. There was an event. You'll just highlight that, submit, and then those videos that were the winners of that event will show up here in your Hall of Fame. All right. This is right here, the vote here. This is where you'll do your voting from. And let me see here. These are all videos that you can play. Pretty neat. And then what you want to do here is when you come here, you're going to be looking for the active event that's taking place, and you'll be able to click on that and search. And if you have videos in there, you're going to see some of the videos, right? So you'll be able to watch these videos right here, and you'll start to see that they have the statistics here, right here, that will match the statistics that are inside the theater. Okay, let me come back out of here. This is your registration area for competitors, advertisers, visitors. They go ahead and they register right here. This is a competitor registration, right? They could come in here and they register. This is the contact us. This is a neat little feature. This is selfie videos, a little fun thing to do, and you could run contests through little selfie videos. The kids like this because they're quick, down and dirty. They put up a video real quick, and it's fun for them to see. All right, here is your calendar. This is your calendar, and your calendar will show you all of the events that are taking place. All right. So we have a couple of different things in here, right? So this is your calendar. Okay. Up in this area over here, you see login here, school dashboard. Well, once you come in and you log into your school, give it a couple of seconds and you'll have a school dashboard. Here is the school dashboard. This is where all the magic happens. This is where you're going to create your site. Now, there's a lot of things in here, so you have to take a little bit of time to do this. Okay, this isn't a 1, 2, 3 throw it together platform. It'll take you probably a couple of hours to go ahead and do it the right way, where it's going to benefit you. Okay, and here again, it's not a platform where you're looking to take the place of your original platform for your school. This is a platform you use whenever you need money. If you need to go ahead and create a little extra cash for that month, well, then come here and then run an event, have a contest, a fundraiser, a charity event, and you could do a whole bunch of different things here. If you see things that are flashing, all that means is that they need your attention, right? So this is information right here. These are new videos that we're posting. You'll even find this video up there in case you need to reference it again. And then this gives you some stats about how your business is doing right here. Okay. Now, this is the front panel. This is the main area where you're going to go ahead and populate a lot of the stuff that you're looking to do about your school. So this is the header part. That's that scrolling banner up on top. This is the banners, right? Those big banners that you saw. Here was your logo, right? You put your logo in here. Really, I mean, everything is pretty easy to go ahead and do, right? Not hard. You just put the file you want in here and it'll be there. Here's that section 1 I talked to you about, right? Section 1. And when you're doing these things, you have to look up in this area, right? If it's grayed out, that means I'm on that page. And then if you go to something that's blue, then you'll be able to go over there and say add school motto. Okay, this is what we did here. You just go ahead and put it in there and then you hit save. All right, I'm going to come back one. This is an important area here. Whenever you go ahead, if you want to add something, then you do it from here. Add what you do, and you'll just put that information in here. Here it's asking for the name, and here it wants an image. All right. Now, let me talk to you real quick about some things that you don't want to do on this site. If you're putting up in images, that could be, it takes JPEGs, PNP, but no spaces. There cannot be any spaces in the name of the image. All right. Another thing is that apostrophes. There is a problem with apostrophes that we've been working on. For some reason, it does not like apostrophes. And if you're putting up text, right, and there's an apostrophe within the text, it'll kick it back. All right, so you got to be really careful about that. If you're using an apostrophe, just fix it and put it in there the long way instead of using the apostrophe. So those are two things that we know that the platform does not like. All right, so you got all of this over here. Now here's section 1 details. Now over here, this is for image, for background image, right? So when you go to section 1 details, you'll click this and you'll get background images, right? These are usually big banners in those areas there. You'll get to see that. Here's another. You could take another banner and you could place it within this banner with a little bit more information if you'd like. All right, you could always edit and delete here. Let me see here. Banner image with text. I mean, everything is pretty easily done. Always remember, read this green area on this side over here. Read this side over here. This way you have everything in front of you. Here is an about section, right? So you could fill this all out. This is all with your photos. You put this in here. You don't have to worry about placing. I know sometimes this comes in, but you don't have to worry about any coding or anything like that. Just put your text in here. You know, not to say if you know coding, you could use it, but it doesn't require it. Now here is your video section, right? These are videos that have been put in there, and I'll take you where those are, and I'll show you. Content and image. Let me see here. Here's more information here. Then you have section 2. Well, you're starting to get the idea of how it works. All right, here is section 3. Okay, these are all videos. All right, a little bit of information. You add them by going over here. Section 4. All right, that's a little bit about your school in that area there. Here is section 5. This is the reviews, right? Or review heading. Right, that's how you populate the heading, and you do all of this from here. Here is your footer. So you could put your instructors there and a little bit of information about yourself. Here is the registration image in that area, and I'll show you where that is here. Let me come over here, maybe you can see it. Right there. Okay, registration. That's competitor. So this is the image for the student registration area. Okay, so just to see how that looks. And then you also have your contact email. Let's see, your contact video. This is the video that's placed in your contact emails. Let me show you that again. That would be contact us right here. And this is the video that's playing within that area right here. So you could take a look at it real quick. Okay, so you're getting an opportunity to see that. Let me take you back over here again. Then you have, this is about. Now this is where I took you before. I showed you where the store was, and I showed you the about section, right? All of these different areas over here. And let me see what's going on in there. School owners, leads, competitors, about us. Okay. And all right. And then our store. Here's the store. So you could go ahead and start putting information in about your store. We actually haven't populated that yet, but anyway, it's there to go ahead. Annual subscription. This shows that you've joined the virtual competitions platform, right? And you'll be renewed when it's time. It's an annual fee, so you only pay that $95 once a year, and you get to make all of this money and do everything on here. We did this, remember, for school owners, and I'm a martial artist, and but I know how hard it is to be in business, and COVID has really done a job on us all. Dance schools, yoga schools, music schools. So, it's time to give back. Martial arts has done a great job for me, and I've loved it. So $95 is not a big fee to pay on an annual basis, right? So you have all of that information. We do have some other things that you could purchase, and I'm going to start to show you those right now. Let me go through here. Here is your selfie videos, right? So if somebody wants to put up a selfie video, they could go ahead and do that right here. Competition categories. Now, whatever business you're in, you're going to need to create areas of competition, fundraisers and stuff. And this is where you do that, right? Over here. So you can see this is set of basically martial arts for my school. and different things that we do. But you could add them over here and for your business model, for what it is that you do. Now, here is this is pretty neat. This is online training. Let's say you have a whole bunch of students and they want to train with you and they want to train online. Now, if you have content, all right, let's say you have training videos. Well, then what you can do is you place those training videos in a YouTube playlist. And then you can bring that playlist over here and sell, well, as a monthly subscription to your students. So they can subscribe and then they'll get to see the videos that you're sending. Now, once they go ahead and do that, see, these are two packages that they go ahead and get right now. This person bought this one over here, and packages for students. So they get to go ahead and do this. Here are the lessons. Okay, what you do is, once the lessons are up there, once you're in the students get an admin also. Once you're in the students admin, right, then you get to see the lessons and you'll get to see all the different things students can do. Their videos that they compete with, a whole bunch of areas that the students, and I'll take you over to that in a few minutes. So you're looking at that right here. But this is how you set it up as the school owner, all right? Now, right over here, this is a unique area here. This is content sharing. Let's say you as a school owner, you've been in business for a while and you have content, and there are a lot of schools that are out there. You know, I've seen, as soon as COVID hit, everybody jumped on Zoom. And Zoom, I've seen some really terrible classes given on Zoom. And then again, I've seen some really good classes given on Zoom. Now, if you are a person that has content, if you would like to rent or sell your content to another school owner to start to get them involved in their virtual classes to help them out, well, then you could do that here on a monthly subscription, right? So you could do this here, so you could investigate. And there's videos on all of this to show you exactly how to do different things. All right, so that's important. Now, I can tell you there's two other things that's going to be really exciting. We've already contracted and they're building. We're having our own Zoom-like platform. It's called Excalibur VCO. Excalibur VCO will rival Zoom. I mean, it has so many things that are going to be better than what Zoom gives you right now. And it's going to be for you. You're going to be able to go ahead and use it for your school, and you're going to be able to have your students do it. Not only are you going to have a Zoom-like platform, but you're also going to have a live streaming, right, which is Excalibur streaming, and you're going to find them in here as soon as they're done. All right, but they're contracted already and they're moving right along, and that'll be there for you also. All right, this area right here is YouTube. This is your YouTube channel. Now, the way this works is you're going to go ahead and create a YouTube channel for your school. Now, what I like to do is when I'm helping my students, what I'll do is usually what I start teaching in the beginning of the week, I carry through for the whole week. So it's not that I'm teaching anything different for this platform. I'm not. I'm teaching the material that we need to go ahead, that the program requires. So what I do is at the end of the week, what we do is we go ahead and we create these videos. Now, what's important is that the things that you're doing when you're creating, I mean, you're teaching your students how to project themselves, not only in person, but how to project themselves in media. And that's pretty important, right? So we don't know where that'll lead, but, you know, we use all of the camera jargon. You know, we'll say cut, action, take one, take two. We even have a movie clapper, okay? A movie clapper that we use. So a person will come out and say, Jonathan, take one, and then we have Jonathan might create bloopers. So, I mean, it's all fun. The kids really love it. And you know what? The parents, they love it too. Because what you're doing is, like I said, you're teaching them how to project themselves, but you're teaching them how to look into the camera. You're teaching them how to adjust their gait, how to move through life, how to move through the studio with confidence and power. So these things are all very, very important. So you'll get an opportunity to see all of this. All right. Now, here's an important thing too, is your PayPal. Make sure that you come in here. The first thing that you do is you put your PayPal thing, your PayPal ID in here, because you need to, go ahead and have your students, when they pay entry fees, they're going to pay entry fees right into your PayPal account. Now, let me explain how the entry fees work too. Now, what we've done is all students all over the world to be on this platform, they pay an annual fee of $35. All right. So what we do is, instead of charging you the annual fee for the student and charging you for their event, so the event that you create, on the first time when they register, what we do is we give you $10 from that $35 fee. Okay? And that's what you're going to make on your first event. So what will happen if you have 100 students, you'll make $1,000 for that first event. Okay? But now what happens on their next event, each student's next event, the entry fees are determined by you. Okay? So if you charge $25, $30, $40, $50, doesn't make a difference. All of that money goes directly into your PayPal account. Okay? We don't get paid again until it's time to renew, which is usually in a year for you or the student. Now let me show you how that's done here. Take a look at events over here. When you want to create an event, you're going to go to Create Event. Right? So this is the information you're going to put in. Right? Your name of the event, the entry fee, how much it's going to cost. You don't worry about, you just put what you want your entry fee to be here. If it's the student's first time, then you're going to get paid $10 for that student. But if you have other students that it's not their first time, you're going to get paid the entry fee that you put in there, right? And then you just put the name, created by, your contact information, your address of your site, basically. Now, permission to vote. You want executives to vote. If you want your executives to vote, now your executives are your people that work for you. Okay. Like I said, I'm a martial artist. When we have an event, we bring all of our instructors in, all of our black belts in, and they're the ones that are placed in the rings, and they're the ones that go ahead and score and do all of that. Well, it works exactly the same here. You go ahead and you click on this little button right here, and that means that you want executive votes. Now, there's 3 ways of voting here. You can have executives vote. These are your instructors, and they're there to find the best overall competitors. Or you can have what we call social media voting, where they're there to go ahead and the winner will be the most star votes and views. And believe me, that works phenomenal, because once your students are up on the site, these videos go everywhere. Okay, grandma in other countries, relatives, friends, family. Once these videos are up there, these kids go ahead and they tell everybody that's in their class, everybody that's in their neighborhood, because they want to win, right? And, they want to get the most votes they can go ahead and get. And the way that works, right, is these visitors that come to vote for these students, if they register as a visitor, okay, and give us some information, all right, that information comes back to you as a report at the end of the month. It tells you like phone numbers, zip codes. You might have a lot of their friends that come up to vote for them, but maybe don't have a relationship with your school. So that report becomes very valuable to you because now you could get on the phone and you could go ahead and start calling some of these visitors that voted for your students that live in your neighborhood, right? What I like to do is at the end of each competition, I'll have a pizza party, right? It's free. It's free for the kids, and it's free also for all of their friends that voted for them. And we tell everybody that votes, see, if they just look at the video, then that video only gets 1 star vote. But if they register and vote, they could give up to 5 star votes. So they tell everybody to go ahead and register. So that's a pretty unique thing too. And let me keep going through here. Immediate voting. This, if you click on this, that means you don't have to wait for the event to start. You can start collecting star votes and views immediately, or just votes immediately by clicking on that there. Now, let's say you have something or you create an event that you want to go ahead and have each month. The same event each month. All right. Well, if you click this button right here and then tell us how many months you want the event for, right, you'll be able to go ahead and do exactly that. It will create it in your calendar, and you'll just go in here, say, I want it for the whole year, 12 months. You put it in there for 12, and it'll be populated in your calendar for the whole amount of time. All right. Now, these are the categories. Remember I showed you categories over here, different categories you had to use, wherever that was. Competition categories right there. So over here, when you bring these down, now you could have up to 4 categories. Again, this is a martial arts site, so these are all martial arts categories, and I can fill up each one of these categories with this. All right. Now I can tell the software how long I want this event to last. All right. What I do is I'll let an event last for a whole month, but you don't have to. You can make it last for 3 days, 5 days, whatever you decide you want it to do. But I like the month because it gives everybody a chance to vote, come up to the site and see, and then you have the pizza party at the end of the month, right? And over here you could put your photos of the event, create photos and banners and stuff, and then some information about the event also. All right, so that's important. Here you can go up here and you can manage your events, right? This one here, you can see this one here. Take a look at it. Let's see here. Okay, these are the people that joined this event. We just started this event, so that's pretty cool. And then I'm going to take you back here 1 second. Over here, well, let me see. Here, you can do this by age, but usually I'll do any age, and I'll click these right here, and then just hit save. Okay, so that's how you go ahead and create your event. And then you also have other events that are going on. So if you want to see other things that are happening, in the martial arts world, right, you could go over here and you could see different things that are happening. Excuse me. Then school joined by here, right? So West Boca Karate, right? All schools in the events. Let me click on this. All right. Right now we're doing an event right here. You can see C's Karate, Kempo Karate, and we're doing an event with them. So they have their, you can compete with as many schools as you want all over the country and all of the world. And basically what they do is they're doing exactly what you do. They go ahead and now C's in this particular case created the event. So once she created the event and I decided to go ahead and join that event, I had to pay C some money to go ahead and join her event. Basically, I had to pay her the entry fee. So I had to go ahead and the entry fee here, I think it was like $10, and I had to pay her $10 as another school owner. So let's say if you have 10 other schools that are joining your event, and they all have to pay it. Your entry fee is $50. You're going to get $500 from 10 different schools. It's just a way of giving the school owner that created the event a little extra money. All right. Now, as far as the students are concerned, C's going to get paid by her students. That goes directly into her PayPal account. And you're going to get paid. The other schools that join her event, they get paid directly into their PayPal account. C's, just because it's her event, doesn't mean she gets any money from your school other than you joining the her event. Okay. Let me come back over here. All right. You know what I want to do? Let me see. These are other things. There's a lot of things in here. Just kind of take some time and kind of review. I want to take you over now to a competitor's site. So you get an opportunity to see what the competitor sees. And I'm going to log out of here real quick. And I'm going to put a competitor in here. Yeah, let's take Merck. Merck is a competitor. So what I want to do, we're going to go ahead and see the competitor's admin. Every one of your students gets an admin. And when you first log in, there's usually a blinking, and I'll show you where it is, a blinking banner up on the top. You have to go to that blinking banner and fill in a little bit more information. Okay, usually it'll be blinking right up in here, and it'll go ahead. When you first come into here, all of this won't be here. You'll only see dashboard. So when you see this blinking banner, you'll click on that. It's going to take you over to this area here, my profile, and you're going to edit it, and you're going to give it some more information. Okay, you'll give it more information in here. Once you've done that, then all of this gets populated right in here. So now you have all of these different things that you could go ahead and do. So the first thing that you want to do if you're joining an event, if you're a student, you want to come over and you want to go ahead and join the event. See, he went over here and he joined this event. Okay, so once you join that event, let me see. He joined it, it's not taking me anywhere. Normally what would happen here, this would say details, and you click on that, and then it would take you to your calendar, and it would talk about the event. You would see the event in the calendar, and right on the top there's a join button. You click on join, and that would take you to the event. Okay, now upload videos. Here you would upload videos, right? Because he's joined already. And in this event he joined, there's only one category. So he would load his video here. If it was for 4 categories, he would load it. It would all be marked in here. And he would load all 4 videos. All right, so you get an opportunity to see that. This is a selfie contest, right? If he wants to go ahead and do something in there, put up a video in the selfie contest. See, he could upload it right there. Let me see what I got. He uploaded this one. All right. Membership renewals. All right, he's going to get this. All right, active membership. All right, now he's got this thing over here where it says online training, and this is important. If he wants to subscribe to being a student, virtual student for you, where he's going to come up and take a look at your video training, well, then he can do that right here. He would click on this, and he would purchase it, right? He would purchase it, and he would be taken to PayPal, and that would be deposited right into your PayPal account. And then he would be, some more things would open up over here. He would see his lessons over here, right? He would get all of the lessons. He would be able to talk back and forth with you. He would be able to send you a video for you to critique. And also, right now, we're using Zoom to go ahead and do private lessons, and also to go ahead and critique these things. But you won't have to do that anymore. It's all going to be integrated with Excalibur. Excalibur will be, is that Zoom-like platform that we're talking about. And then also, if you run these like little things at the studio or at your school that you want to televise, you could stream through Excalibur streaming. So all of that you will find in this area here as soon as it's ready. Okay, not too much longer. All right, I think for right now we're pretty much done. I've showed you a lot, and there's a lot to do here. Like I said, it's not going to take you a few minutes to populate this. But once you have it, you're going to have it, and it's going to become very powerful for you. There's a lot of ways of making money here. You have the competitions that you could run. You have advertising that you can sell. Not only advertising, but you can also sell digital content. Let's say you're a school owner and you've written an ebook, or you have a training manual that you can go ahead and sell digitally. You can do that from here through the sharing content area. And let me see if I could get back there real quick. This is competitor. Yeah, over here. So what happens here, sharing content, right? Where is it? Send content to school. Right here. I got to log back in order to do that. But what it does is it gives you the ability to go ahead and share both videos. Remember, I told you if you're going to share content, you put it in a YouTube playlist. Well, all of those videos that are in that playlist will come up on your students or another school's site, and they will be able to be seen, and they will be able to use them as training. All right, and it works the same way. It's still a competitor. I got to log out of there. It works the same way for digital content. So let's say you wanted to go ahead and send a student, or you wanted to sell a school owner your content, your ebook or training manual. If it's digital, well, then you can go ahead and do it from that area there. All right. Again, this is Ron Tramontano, and I hope you enjoyed this little walkthrough. And we're going to, if you need help, I'm only a phone call away, and I like to use Skype. So if you want to contact me on Skype, my information is there, and you can, and then I could always take you through a walkthrough. Ways of helping you to go ahead and accomplish what you're setting out to do. So again, thank you, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.